take a wild guess here. You killed Big Mac and/or Apple Bloom, and now Applejack wants you to die for it.
You underestimate the size of the Apple family. I had many more options than those two. Would you believe I entertained the notion that they might not miss some of the extras? Does not work that way, apparently. So learned a friendship lesson, sort of. Once it became apparent that even random cousins invoked the full suit of rage-filled family retribution, though I figured I'd go for broke. Many studies are much more fruitful if I know the subject well.
Wait, did I just see that Smarty Pants doll again? I thought you got rid of it.
So did I.
So you control your machines with a series of hoof stomps? Do you also have verbal commands as well? Hate to see a misstomp. Well, 'cause unintended consequences.
Please. Command of my machines is a far more sophisticated and nuanced affair than that. It incorporates not only voice and body movement, but vocal intonation, facial micro-expressions, and even pheromonal cues. It took a little while to work out the kinks. There were a few, misunderstandings. Some test subjects, well, what happened was regrettable and wasteful. But nowadays, communication is flawless. Who doesn't have little misunderstandings anymore? You! Yes, you! Who is a good soul? I'm sorry, I need a minute.
I think it would be a very good idea to check what happened on camera 5 between 6:53 a.m. and 8:33 a.m.
What he did was cerebral function. His brain's regenerating. I was sure I cut too much away for that. But this is amazing. Don't you see? I knew dragon brains were resilient, but he's coming back. We can be friends again. Like before. He won't have memories. We can move. It'll be like I never... How can good fortune like this even be possible? How? How is it possible? Destructive testing. It's the only way to be sure. I need to be sure.
Don't!
I must.
Leave Spike alone for some time. Wait and find out how much he can regenerate and how much memory survived, including memories after operation.
I have already studied brains in the process of regeneration. I know what would come next were I to leave him alone. But this new state, unprecedented, a unique opportunity.
Is being sure really more important than Spike?
Yes.
Twilight, don't you dare. This is a chance. Take it. You can start anew with your old friend. And if you conduct your experiment and he doesn't come back... Look in the mirror. Twilight vision.
Why? There is never anything there. Only empty blackness.
Check up on Igor. Twilight vision.
Run. Spike. I want you to run away. Please. Just run. Oh, Spike. Why didn't you run?
Twilight vision. Have you ever tried to use your mental programming to test the cutie mark phenomenon by having a pony develop split personalities with separate talents? Sounds like a fun experiment to me.
The ideas come to me, fully formed and beautiful.
So what are the results of the testing then?
It is done. The tests were tremendously productive. This will really help in my latest project. I've learned so much about tissue regeneration, its causes, its final limits. I can see how it works, feel its shape. This understanding is complex, delicate, faceted, satisfying. I'm sorry, my face seems to be leaking.
So just what was nighttime protocol? And so, the brave little filly raised the gem above the evil queen's head, dispelling the curse. The land was free once more, the prince was saved, and they all lived happily ever after. The end.